Welcome to Coffee and Conversations, the podcast where we dive into inspiring stories, real journeys, and meaningful conversations all over a good cup of coffee. I'm your host, Michelle Carney, and each week I sit down with incredible people from the entertainment industry to talk about life and careers. So grab your favorite mug, get cozy, and let's jump in. Sal, welcome to Coffee and Conversations. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
We have a lot of exciting things to talk about, but we always start off asking our guests, what is your go-to coffee order?
My go-to coffee order, I would say Americano with an extra shot of espresso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple but strong.
Simple and strong. Yeah.
All right, well, share your heart with us a little. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
All right. So I'm from Philadelphia, PA. I'm an actor, and I'm a kind soul. So, yeah.
The most important part.
Exactly, right.
So how'd you get into acting? Because I know you played basketball before, right?
Yeah, I used to play basketball, but like how I got into acting is funny. I got started with modeling, and then I did a video called It's called It All Belongs to Me with Brandy, the singer.
Uh-huh.
And me and Brandy, we had like a improv scene. And after the improv scene, Brandy said, "You should really think about acting." I was like, "Oh, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it." She's like, "No, you need to act." I said, "Okay, Brandy, no word, I will act."
Brandy says so.
Yeah, Brandy says so, yeah. So I went and I took my first acting class, and like it helped me release myself and put everything that came from like when I was a younger kid into my art. So yeah, that's what I got into it.
And you never acted as a kid, never done theater or anything?
Never done theater. I thought that was for like people who, love to do that. And I played basketball. So it's like, I didn't know that you could actually use your emotion to channel it into something.
Right.
And I found out that was actually the wrong thing. So, when I did that, man, it opened up so many doors.
And that acting class, was that after your basketball career or was that during?
It was after my basketball career. I went to John Homa. He's a phenomenal teacher in North Hollywood. He taught like the likes of Kirsten Dunst, Brie Larson, Ludacris, a couple other people. And he was the first guy that actually sat down with me and said, "You know what, you have something." So when he actually opened up that door for me, it made me just say, all right, I can go all the way in. And I actually bring in work from like Aaron Sorkin or things like that. He said, "Do something harder." I'm like, "What's harder?" So I would bring like From Mice to Men, do something harder. I'm like, "Bro, what's harder than that?"
Mm-hmm.
Bring Lincoln? Like, I don't know what the hell. But he actually helped me open up like, who I was creatively. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. You need those people to push you.
Exactly, yeah.
So did that feel like a risk going into acting full time or?
I feel like it really opened me up to the point where I used to always be a closed off guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared of people judging me. And I think with acting, it was more of a therapy to me where it helped me open up myself and not care about what people thought and just let your performance speak for itself.
Amazing. Well, you have some impressive TV credits that I know we want to talk about, and most recently Paradise.
Yes.
Finished season 2, filming season 3.
Currently filming, yeah.
How was that experience on set?
Man, being on Paradise feels like paradise. It's like, it was amazing. I didn't know what I was walking into because Dan Fogelman is one of the best creators ever. I mean, he did This Is Us, him and John Hoybert, This Is Us, and then to transition to Paradise, it was just like something that, no one ever thought of. Mm-hmm. And like when I got the script for season 2, I was just like, wow. Like it really opened my eyes up to the point where say, everything we're living now could be real type of stuff. Like conspiracy this, conspiracy that. But like when you actually, the writers putting like the pen to the paper, putting the pen to the pad, really opened up so many doors even I never thought I would even think of, you know what I mean? So I want to say like, man, the cast, the crew, the directors, the producers, even all the way down to Crafty and the makeup artists, it's like a family. I've never had a television family. It's my first television family, and it feels so good. Like we really keep in touch with each other. We love each other, and we actually like, it's something that I look forward to getting back to every time I leave set. Yeah.
That's amazing. And it probably helps everyone's performance too. So everyone feels comfortable, they feel safe.
Oh yeah. Everyone feels comfortable and safe, like, and it's just a set that like feels like you can be yourself. And like, I mean, like even like working with Thomas Doherty, he's like my brother. Like he's so cool and crazy and like Scottish guy, but coming from where he's from, and me and him, we like clicked off the bat. And like, I mean, for him to be so welcoming, he's been a child actor his entire life. And for me coming into something that's really steady, it helped me understand like the nuances and everything that goes on set. It helped me open up who the hell I am to be like, okay, be open, be more present for these people. Don't be so like shut off. Just open yourself up and you never know what can happen. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's great advice. I think it probably for playing such a tough character too.
That was the thing. Like when we came in, everybody was so scared. Like, oh my God, what's going on? Growing the big beard. I'm in season 2, season 3 mode right now. But like playing like such a tough character. But like my character they gave me, they said, okay, he's a grizzly bear, but he's a teddy bear when he needs to be a teddy bear. And like as the season goes on, and they give me more and more screen time, more and more lines, more and more this and that. It felt like, okay, I'm growing with the world. I'm growing with everyone else. And we're a family. Like you don't leave somebody behind. It's kind of like the whole, yeah, I'm an army guy, this and that. But growing up with basketball, it felt like, you know, we're a team. Right. So you have to come together. And I just took that whole analogy to set. And it just feels really good. Like, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like the one person that really showed me to be really, really present and be really, really feeling really, really calm was Julianne Nicholson, the lady that played Sinatra on the show. Everyone was scared of her because we all thought she was Sinatra. When she comes to set, she's like, oh, hello, guys. We're like, oh, hello, Sinatra. But it came to the point where, like, she's so kind, so cool, so beautiful in her soul that she made me feel more comfortable being around, like, such an Emmy Award-winning, Golden Globe-winning actress. And it made me feel like, okay, everyone is normal. Everyone has, you know, the same things as me. And then I felt like I was part of the family. So, yeah.
Was it intimidating walking onto that set on the first day?
First day was intimidating for me, yeah. I was scared. My first day, I was even more scared because I was on set and my first day wasn't with everybody else. It was my first day. They didn't use the scene for the show, but my first day it was just me and Shailene Woodley. So I get there and like I walk up and I think that it's her body double. So I walk up and I say, hey, how you doing? And it's Shailene. She's like, no. She gives me a hug. I'm like, okay, Shailene Woodley. But it felt so good, and I was like, I have to perform well. Lines or no lines, I have to perform well. But after she gave me a hug, it made me feel like I was home. Like I didn't get treated like, okay, I was a day player or I was here or there. I'm part of the cast now. I'm part of the family. And we did that for 6 to 7 months. So it really made me understand like what the business is and how things go and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's amazing how just one little action from someone can change your experience on set.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she has such a glowing factor about herself. Like, she's just a really, really kind person. And she's so young. She's like 31 years old. And, like, to be around her and to see what she's done from Big Little Lies to all these other shows, I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? So, like, when we really did out, for that to be my opening scene to do it with Shailene Woodley, I was like, yes. Definitely.
Hey, Big Papi here was impressed with your plant in the window.
Yeah, needs more light though. So you guys, where can I get some mother bacon? Boom. Oh yeah. Ah man, I love this.
How long?
Who knows? Wanna wait?
No. I'm done waiting.
What's up? Oh, don't worry. Where's the cutie with the cards? He is the leader, the one who asked for apple pie. He might have military training. The others are playing dress up, one step above NPCs.
Fresh apples, flaky crust.
This is what you want to talk about? Pie? But what's your birthday?
Hey. If we don't shut this thing down and it blows, it's over for everyone. It's the cooling towers. Electrical shock.
Meltdown offline.
Damn it, nothing's working.
Cooling failure.
Come on, he's gone. We have to go. We have to go. No. He's gone, buddy. No. We have to go. Let's go.
It's a Geiger.
Tell us about the experience of auditioning for Paradise.
Man, the experience of auditioning for Paradise. I want to tell you, like, it was a manifestation, actually. You know what I mean? Like, I got home one night on Friday night. I put Paradise season 1 on my Hulu, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna watch this when I get a little bit of time. So I watched it, and I'm looking at the show, and the guy who plays Billy on the show, he's like 6'7". It's John Beavers, super cool guy. Congrats for him for all the success he's having. And I'm like, I could be on this show. I'm 6'5". So come Monday, I'm not lying to you, I got an audition for Paradise.
No way.
Yes, that Monday. So that night, I put it on tape, boom, sent it in, and chilled out. 2 weeks go past, and I don't hear anything. Then I get another audition from Paradise for a smaller role. I'm like, I don't really want this role. I'm gonna do it. You know, we're actors. We do what we do. Another week goes past. My agent calls me and says they put you on Watch and Advise. You know, that means like I'm on hold. I'm like, okay, then I'll book it. They're like, not yet. So I'm leaving to the airport to go to Barcelona, Spain, because I already booked a flight. Then I get the call while I'm literally getting out of the car. It says, you booked Paradise. So I was like, yes. And then I said,
no.
I gotta change my flight. But it was well worth it. And like, literally, it was so dope because I'm on the plane FaceTiming with the makeup department how big my beard was. Showing them my tattoos, sending pictures in my plane seat, my tattoos. Because they have to cover my tattoos. They have to say, grow your beard, stop shaving, stop shaving.
So was it all self-tapes?
All self-tape, yeah.
All self-tapes?
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, like, self-tapes, I love self-tapes because you get to do as many times as you want.
Right.
But this is it's probably like the 4th thing I booked off self-tape, but this is the biggest thing I booked off of self-tape. And I mean, recently I had an audition for American Horror Story, and I had a callback on Zoom. And that was different, you know, like doing it in front of them one time, you get one take. But because we're so used to self-tapes. But the self-tape way, I think with the lighting and this and that, so I talked to the casting director, actually, Josh, and he told me after, like, we were at the rap party, I asked him, so why'd you book me?
Yeah.
He told me straight up, he said, when your picture came up, I said, that's him, now do the lines. That was it. It was that simple.
Wow.
So when they know, they know. I mean, he's an Academy Award winning casting director. So when they know, they know.
Wow.
So it has to fit. It's not about what you do as an actor. If you fit for the role, yeah, it's gonna work.
That's amazing. I'm surprised for such a big show it'd be a self-tape.
Yeah, right.
Go in the room for that,
Exactly. You think they would be in the room for that, like 3, 4, 5 rounds? Right. Nah, it was one tape. It was one tape, yeah.
Wow, you never know what that tape can lead to.
I know. I thought it was just gonna be like whatever, and like it was one tape, and like the one. So they gave me dummy sides, so it wasn't the lines that I used. So my audition was the first scene on episode 1. I didn't even use those lines. So when I'm on set, they rewrote it. That was improv. So so they asked me. They said, "Sal, what would you say?" I said, I say some mother bacon. And they cut the scene a little bit because, cut room floor. But they used that because it was a turn of the scene.
Yeah.
So being someone, when you get your lines, whether you have 1 or 2 lines or whatever like that, your presence and everything matters a lot. because if they use you as a pivotal point to turn the scene, that means that you're an intricate character that they're building upon, which what we're doing on season 3 with my character. And it feels amazing to be blessed to even be in that position to like be like, yo, they really used me to turn scenes. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. Feels good to have your improv in it too.
Exactly. My improv from what do you call it? Upright Citizens Brigade and all those people. Shout out to them. So like it really helped me. I thought they weren't going to keep it because it was a curse word.
Yeah.
Because we're with Disney and ABC, but they kept it. I was like, all right, cool. Say less.
Hey, if it's the right thing to say, it's the right thing to say.
Exactly. And I had to stand, oh my God, I was so hot in that sweater. And like, but I love the way my character evolves to like sweater, sleeveless shirt, AR-15. Yes. If you haven't seen the show,
Character development.
yeah, the character development. And now like we have the same kind of like vibe as we're starting season 3 and we're going into something else. It's gonna blow you guys away. Really blow you guys away.
Well, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about The Rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that experience.
Man, being on a Rookie, I think that like it was a great experience for the day. Smaller trailer. I have a big trailer. I have a big trailer in Paradise. Smaller trailer, but I love working with those guys because they churn things out so fast and so quick. So for me, I promise you, I know for a fact that the director and the first DA and the director and the producer, they were looking at me after I did my line or whatever, and they were like, why didn't we have him on for more? They felt sad that I was only with them for that day.
Yeah.
They were like, damn, we could use something for so much more. Well, Paradise did.
Yeah.
So I love that. But being a part of that, you know what I mean, that show, I think it's going off the air now. I'll tell you this much, working on a show that's that watched, the residual checks are great. Really, really great. ABC does a really good job when they do their residuals and stuff like that. And I look forward to like that with Paradise. But like being on that show, they didn't kill off the character. It's kind of like they can bring the character back. And I think my agent has actually been in touch with them to the point where they might bring my character back for bigger scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Definitely.
So was the Rookie, was that also self-tape?
Yeah. It was super self-tape. It was self-tape. And why every self-tape situation, you know, like you're going through real life stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, I need you to read for me. You know, your ex-girlfriend, like, I need you to read for me. Okay, I'll read. Let me channel this energy into this tape. I think that's probably what made me book. When you channel the energy into a tape and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I don't think we're ever gonna go back to like in-person auditions outside commercial.
Yeah.
Mostly Zoom, self-tapes. I think you can be a little bit more creative. You know what I mean? And for me, it's all about the lighting, all about this, the capture and stuff like that. But I'll be honest, I'm at the point now in my career where only roles I'm taking on is something that's gonna help boost me to something different. Not taking on any like day player stuff anymore. For me, it's like recurring, or it has to be series regular, or it has to be lead or supporting. And I think when you take that ownership of yourself as an actor, that's when the world manifests itself.
Yeah, you've set a high bar for yourself, high standards.
I went from 400,000 on the star meter on IMDb, all the way up to 8,000 from Paradise.
Wow.
So it like 100,000% jump, and like that's when you're in the top 20,000, that shows who you are as an actor. That's the actors around the world. It's not just LA.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that really made me look at it like, damn, all right, my mom made it.
Yeah, you made it. Well, there's so many actors who want to be where you're at. So what do you think it takes? Is it relationships, talent, mindset?
Yeah, honestly, I will tell you something that like one of my good friends, his name is John Bennett. He's one of the Hallmark guys. He's like the Ryan Seacrest of Hallmark. He told me you have to have a relationship. You have to know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. Then you have to have a look. Then talent. So when you take that mind shift and you think about certain things, it makes you say, you know what? damn, let me get out and network, this and that. It's not the old days of networking, you know what I'm saying? It's about who you know. It's about like a PA or makeup or script advisor or whatever. Those relationships, because people constantly graduate.
Yeah.
So those are the relationships that you build. I mean, you think about like Sterling K. Brown, amazing actor, amazing human being also. And Dan Fogelman, amazing human being, amazing showrunner. Him and Sterling have been working together ever since This Is Us. And he coined him for that. And they picked me for Paradise. And I get to hug the showrunner. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, it's wild. Like, I'm hugging Dan Fogelman.
Yeah.
And he has other projects in right now. He has The Land with Chris Maloney. He has another film he's doing with Jake Gyllenhaal and Kevin Costner. And he has a bunch of other projects in the thing. In Paradise, we're doing season 3 right now. So it's just so wild to like have such a powerful guy know who you are, know your name. And by that happening, it all happened from relationships. So people may think that you read for a casting director. I read for him so many times. Dude, that's building up familiarity for who you are. So they may have 1,000 times and they'll say, okay, them. That's just how I go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the nature of the business. So, yeah.
Calling you back, it's because they want to see you.
Exactly. Yeah. So like when I read for Ryan Murphy, I was like, well, I got to read for the head casting director for Ryan Murphy. They know who I am now.
Yeah.
And I killed it so much that he was smiling and like, yeah, you doing this. I didn't get the part, but he was like, okay, you doing this. Well, yeah, it just felt good to be in the room like that, you know what I mean? And then like to be on this show as big as Paradise, we're number 5 in the world right now, over like 2 billion streams. And like the star quality that we're bringing to the show now, like we got the guy from Hamilton, he's on the show now. And it's like so many people that are coming into the show, and it's just wow. We had Stephen King tweet to say, you guys are doing your thing on Paradise. You had J.R.R. Martin say, wow. You had Brad Pitt even comment on Paradise. So it's like, what? That's where we're at now. So yeah.
Does it feel surreal to be part of something like that, or did you always know that you were gonna get here?
I think it doesn't feel surreal for me. I feel like it's like, job well done. You work your ass off, you manifest it, you work through God. And I feel like the manifestation, God has always been like creating me throughout my life to the point where he's basically put the path out there in front of me. Whenever I strayed away from it, things go bad. When I stick to the path, things go good. So now that I kept on sticking to the path, getting on my knees, doing what I gotta do, and I'm just like, wow, okay. Yeah, I believe you now. Like, I believe you before, but I believe you now. And like, that's what a lot of people say. They say, does it feel surreal? I'm like, no, because if something feels surreal, it feels like I'm not worthy of it. I feel like it was God's plan, so it's like, I am worthy. And this is my moment, so I'm taking it. And man, it feels like the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful career. So yeah.
Just the beginning. I love that.
Because they say this. They say it takes 15 years to become an overnight success. It took me 16, but yeah, to become an overnight success. Yeah, definitely.
So do you feel like there's a larger purpose to your work and what you're doing?
Oh my God, yes. I love that you said that. So I have a book out. It's called Say No More. And my book is based upon the fact of like I was a child, grew up in Philadelphia, but I was displaced as a youth. Father not in my life, mother, you know, going through her struggles, God rest her soul. But I was homeless at the age of 15 to 16, but I had a lot of different surrogate mother and father figures coming in my life. And basketball is what got me to college and what led me on the path to be where I'm at today. And I feel like my purpose is to give back to kids that are still going through that. So to show them that you can come through any walk of life, whether you come from a good family or a bad family, we all go through struggle.
Yeah.
And for me, my purpose, I feel like I want to show people that you can be a Sal Vance, you can be a Dwayne Johnson, you can be you know, whoever you want to be, a Denzel Washington. And you don't have to be an actor, you don't have to be a doctor, you don't have to be this and that. But I feel like your purpose is something that you have to grasp. You cannot look at it like, okay, woe is me, bad, this and that. No, God throws obstacles to your life to keep you fit, mentally fit, spiritually fit to do what you gotta do. So for me, at the end of the day, I mean, once I get to where I want to get to, building parks, giving back to my old school, creating scholarships for kids, doing a lot of things. I want to be like the male Oprah when it comes down to it. Like seriously, by the time I'm like, 50 years old, I want to be like the male Oprah because I want to inspire people and continue to inspire people because you wake up today and we're glad to wake up today and we're blessed to wake up today to like just have the opportunity to do something.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say to those kids or even to yourself as a kid? What words of encouragement would you give?
Don't believe anyone else but yourself. Don't believe anyone else but God's purpose for you. I would say straight up, like, no one else determines you but who you are. You have the opportunity to do what you want to do. And no matter what circumstances are thrown your way, you can make them better or you can make them worse. It's all on you.
That's beautiful. I love that. Well, Sal, we always end with our final take. So it's 3 quick questions. You just answer first thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Cinderella Man.
Okay.
I love Cinderella Man because Russell Crowe, amazing actor, 1920s, Great Depression, boxer, I love that, yeah. I always want to do a period piece movie.
Yeah?
Yes.
We're manifesting it right here.
Yes.
That'll be the next audition that comes in.
Definitely.
One word you want people to feel after experiencing your work?
That's a hard one. Present. Present. Because I think that even so I take something from like an actor like Benicio del Toro, right? You think about like Sicario, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It was about Emily Blunt. He only had a few here and there's, but you only remember him.
Yeah.
Because he was present.
So present.
Presence is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fake presence. And that's why I always want to be known as an artist and as an actor, is being present. So yeah.
And one word to describe your career journey so far?
My career journey so far, delightful.
Delightful.
Delightful. I think that every day I wake up with a new opportunity, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at it as I know where I'm going and I see it already. And it just gets better and better and better the days go on as I continue to like use a coin to like shave away at like the lottery ticket.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I'm shaving away at my lottery ticket and it's about to come true. So yeah.
Well, it's already coming true.
It is coming true. Yeah. Actually, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, Sal, thank you so much. This is so inspiring. I loved hearing about your story.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy those little tidbits from paradise and all the behind the scenes. So thank you. Where can people find you? How can they follow you?
Thank you. So you can find me on Instagram, sal.vance. And look forward to Paradise Season 3. We're filming it right now. So you guys are in for some crazy stuff. Like, that's all I got to say. But yeah, it's like, I mean, it's a journey and it's a joy. So get ready, buckle down, put your seatbelts on.
All right, we're ready. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, definitely. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Coffee and Conversations. If you love this episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow us on social media, and share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.